Michael Shane Campbell, CNZM, is a retired New Zealand professional golfer who is best known for having won the 2005 U.S. Open and the richest prize in golf, the £1 million HSBC World Match Play Championship. In the same year, he played on the European Tour and the PGA Tour of Australasia.Ethnically, he is predominantly Māori, from the Ngati, Ruanui and Rauru. He also has some Scottish ancestry, being a great-great-great-grandson of Logan Campbell, a Scottish emigrant to New Zealand. Profile: Campbell was born in Rauru, Taranaki. As a young child, he lived near his mother's Waioturi Marawa at Whenua, just south of Patea, and also spent much of his time with whānau at his father's Ruanui Marau, near Rauru. Like many young New Zealand boys, Campbell dreamed of playing for the All Blacks, and began playing rugby union, but his mother vetoed his participation. While he was talented at several other sports, such as softball, squash and table tennis, his passion turned out to be golf. At age 7, he began playing golf on the Patea golf course, which had the greens fenced to keep sheep off them. He was introduced to the game by an uncle, Roger Ray, but was also undoubtedly influenced by his father, Tom Campbell, who was a single-figure handicapper. The family moved south to Titahi Bay, and Campbell developed his skills in junior ranks at Paraparaumu. He attended school at Mana College but left without any qualifications. From 1988, Campbell represented New Zealand in various international amateur competitions, including the team victory at the 1992 Eisenhower Trophy, before turning professional in 1993. 2 years later, in his first full season on the European Tour, he held a 2-shot lead after the third round of the Open Championship, but faded after a final round 76. He nonetheless remained in contention until the final hole, missing a playoff with Costantino Rocca and John Daly by 1 stroke. Not long after that Open, he developed wrist problems, resulting in a dramatic drop in form, and did not fully recover until 1998. Campbell eventually established himself as a solid tour performer, finishing 4th on the European Tour Order of Merit in 2000, and again finishing in the top 10 of the Order of Merit in 2002. He won the PGA Tour of Australasia's Order of Merit during the 1999-2000 season. Campbell, wife Julie and sons Thomas and Jordan primarily reside in Sydney, Australia, which is Julie's hometown. Breakthrough year 2005. Campbell failed to make the cut in his first 5 2005 tournaments, averaging 75 strokes in the first rounds of each of those tournaments. Then suddenly, there was a turnaround and he missed only 1 cut in the next 16 tournaments. He finished in the top 6 of both the Open Championship and PGA Championship, and recorded top 5 placings in 3 other tournaments. And then there was the 2005 U.S. Open. In order to make it to Pinehurst, Campbell had to go through sectional qualifying. He took advantage of the fact that the United States Golf Association, the organizers of the U.S. Open, had introduced European qualifying for the first time, which took place at Walton Heath. He had to sink a 6-foot birdie putt on the last hole of qualifying to secure his place in the U.S. Open. In the tournament itself, Campbell ended the third round 4 strokes behind Retief Goosen, the event's defending champion. On the final day, Goosen ballooned to an 81. Campbell shot 69 for the final round and was the only golfer in the last 2 pairings of the day to break 80. Campbell's main competition turned out to be Tiger Woods, who were at one point close to within 1 shot of Campbell. In the end, Woods was undone by bogeys on the 16th and 17th holes, and Campbell won his first major by 2 shots, carding an even par of 280. With his win, he became only the second New Zealander to win a major, and also the first winner of the U.S. Open since Steve Jones in 1996, who had entered the event via sectional qualifying. 2 months later, in August, Campbell finished in a tie for 6th in the PGA Championship at Baltusrol, won by Phil Mickelson. On the 29th of October 2005, Campbell was awarded with the honorary life membership of the European Tour for his U.S. Open win. Among his many New Zealand television appearances in 2008 was a cameo role in an episode of sports skit comedy show Pulp Sport. Match Play Champion. In September 2005, Campbell won the HSBC World Match Play Championship at Wentworth. He disposed of Australian Jeff Ogilvy 1-up before being taken to the 37th hole by another Australian, Steve Elkington, in the quarter-final. In the semi-final he faced Retief Goosen, who to the previous day had recorded a 12-11 win over Mark Hensby. Campbell defeated Goosen 7-6 and the next day beat Irishman Paul McGinley 2-1 in the final to take the championship and win the £1 million richest prize in golf. He became only the 4th golfer to win the U.S. Open and the World Match Play titles in the same year, and the win moved him to the top of the European Order of Merit, ahead of Goosen. He finished the year ranked 2nd on the Order of Merit. Campbell's had no top 10 finishes on the European Tour between 2009 and September 2012, although his U.S. Open win meant he retained his playing rights. In October 2012, he finished 3rd in the Portugal Masters, and in December he finished 8th in the Hong Kong Open. Campbell retired from golf in 2015. Amateur wins. 1992 Australian Amateur, New South Wales Amateur. Professional wins. PGA Tour wins. European Tour wins. PGA Tour of Australasia wins. 1993 Canon Challenge. 1995 Alfred Dunhill Masters. 1999 Johnny Walker Classic. 2000 New Zealand Open Ericsson Masters Heineken Classic. 2001 Heineken Classic. Challenge Tour wins. 1994 Memorial Olivier Barris Bank Austria Open Audi Quattro Trophy. Major Championships. Wins. Results timeline. DQ equals disqualified. WD equals withdrew. Cut equals missed the halfway cut. T indicates a tie for a place. DNP equals did not play. Green background for wins. Summary. Most consecutive cuts made 5. Longest streak of top 10s 3. Results in World Golf Championship events. DNP equals did not play. QF R16, R32, R64 equals round in which player lost in match play. T equals tied. NT equals no tournament. Yellow background for top 10. Team appearances. Amateur Eisenhower Trophy 1992. Professional Alfred Dunhill Cup 1995, 1999, 2000. World Cup 1995, 2001, 2002, 2003. President's Cup